I am here, and I am a force to be reckoned with. What's the password?
What do you mean?
Let me in.
Oh.
Let me in. You know what video I'm talking about?
The Eric Andre one, where he's like outside the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No idea what you're talking about.
I think you do know what I'm talking about.
Maybe. I don't
It's
think
probably
so.
not off the top of your head.
No. All right. Are we ready to go, guys?
As ready as I'll ever be. I always
Excuse
wonder
me.
what this segment, if time permits, is. I know it's just on the template that you use, but it's always there, and time never permits.
It's because you never permit. It's because you spending like 15 minutes looking at TikTok videos before you get your tablet set up to come record. We're over here on time waiting for you to get in.
It's an improv episode, Tim. I could have done this blindfolded.
And we could have had 20 extra minutes to do an extra segment.
Yeah, well.
I don't like the way you're talking to my buddy right now.
You're talking to my boy all wrong. You're using the wrong tone. And if you do it again, I'm going to stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Jesus Christ. Is it on?
Oh, we need to record.
Recording in progress.
You're being stabbed in the face. I don't think it matters if it's on or not.
Well, it'll go through cleaner, though. You know, because it's hot.
You're being stabbed in the face with a soldering iron.
Yeah, but it's hot.
I don't think you're going to survive either way.
Oh, no, but like, it'd be cleaner because then it burns the wound.
It's like
You know what I mean?
lightsabers. The reason there's no blood with lightsabers is because it cuts and instantly cauterizes the wound.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going.
This is the Always More podcast.
Hello, everybody. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's August 9th, and welcome to the Always More podcast, where we believe there's always more room at the table for honest questions, meaningful conversations, and deeper understanding. So, today on the pod, we got a lot. It's a free-for-all, honestly. We're talking about our reviews and recommendations of the week, of course, classic. We're going to be talking about a great childhood game that I'm sure all of you have played. Aliens, hear me out, aliens, rants, and so much more. Of course, there will always be more.
It's kind of the point.
Let's get the whole thing.
I am your host, Harley Beanco, and across from me, due to the wonderful technologies of the interwebs and such, we have Timothy Lichty.
Hello.
And Christopher Thomas Ford.
I am dead inside.
Oh.
Physically.
Yeah, just physically today.
Okay, I want to clear that up before we
Yeah,
start
no,
recording.
I'm very tired.
We are not recording with you in a horrible mental state.
No. I mean, sometimes we do, but y'all will never know.
My brain took it very literal when you said phically, like he's dying inside, and I was like, whoa. He's like, his
dropping that
body's
on
just
you.
like rotting. From
No,
leprosy.
I went to Comic-Con today, the Bell County
Yeah.
Comic-Con, and I took Ellie with me. Thank you. I took Ellie with me, and, you know, having a 3-year-old at a convention just means that you are carrying a 3-year-old through a convention.
Yeah.
So physically, I am very tired.
I'm proud of
I'll
you.
do it.
I really need a nap.
I've always wanted to go to it, but I've never gone.
This is the first year I've been able to go. I've wanted to go for the past 3 years. So this was a really cool experience.
Cool.
Usually I'm either
nice.
working or on vacation right when Comic-Con decides to happen.
Yeah. Or like, COVID.
Yeah, that'll do it.
COVID.
That'll do
Also
it.
that.
That'll do it.
Oh, man. All right, I want to
All right,
fix your mic here, Chris, because it's bothering me. It's not straight in your face, and it's not tight, and I like it tight.
Boo.
There you go.
Horrible.
I was talking about the microphone. You dirty people. Come
I
on.
hope Janelle hears this and she texts you and says, Tim, you're a horrible man.
You know what Jesus would say if he were here, Tim? He'd say, Tim, I'm appalled.
Okay, I'm ready.
According to some people's versions of him, they'd be like, good joke, bro.
Because Jesus is a frat boy.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move into our first segment for today, which is Rick and Riv. This is obviously the part where we talk about our reviews and recommendations. So, Tim, start.
Guys, it's a Barbie world.
That's what I'm saying.
I told y'all, I'm not going to be able to see either of those movies for like the next 6 weeks.
I won't spend that much time on it only because Harley basically summed up everything in the last episode. But my God, what a wonderful film! It was.
Yeah.
It was great. It was fantastic. I laughed so much more than I thought I was going to laugh. I was moved more than I thought I was going to be moved. And I was just happy more than I thought I was going to be in this movie. Like, I knew I was going to enjoy it just because of the artistry behind it, but it was like a good, fun film, while it was also just a straight up good film, if that makes sense. And so it's rare that you get like both of those. Like, Oppenheimer is fantastic, but it's dark and you feel it. But for Barbie, it was just like, this is a lot of fun and like laughing the whole like Simu Lee, maybe not my favorite, but definitely the highlight of that movie for me. Like, his energy, I loved it. And
his
then
Kenergy.
Yes,
his Kenergy.
It was great. But no, the whole movie was fantastic, and I highly encourage you. The only type of people, I think I said this in a comment in my review, is the only type of men who are like upset about this movie are the type of men who are afraid to lose any kind of power. And so, yeah.
So true.
Betas.
So true.
Yeah.
Did you feel the existentialism?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. I was really surprised that this movie actually got made just because of how, like, shots were called at. Is it Mattel? Is that the name of the company?
Mattel.
Mattel. Like, it was like calling them out pretty bluntly for their own stuff, and it's like, well, good for them for at least like allowing that to happen and like being true to, the story that they wanted to have, and so. Yeah, it was good.
It was super good.
I want
to go see it again.
I'm disappointed in it before I go see it because I heard that Barbie World, the Barbie Girl song, Barbie Girl, whatever, is not in this movie.
It's like a remix is in it.
Yeah, it's like you hear it, but it's not like a straight up like the song is playing in the background. It's more like the undertone theme of it is in there, but you can only tell if you really listen for it.
Still
and
upsetting.
there's also the Nicki Minaj song that has the sample in it.
Mm-hmm.
But upsetting. Yeah, not the actual song. I agree.
Nope,
that was upsetting.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, that third act was fantastic. It was like one of my favorite third acts in a movie in a long time. Like the whole.
I don't know what that means.
Like the whole end of it, like
the denouement.
Oh,
yeah.
After the climax.
Yeah, like just how everything like resolved and how everything was kind of. I heard from someone that they come from an evangelical background, but they were talking about how when their daughter went to see it, they're like, I didn't mind it because they were just straight up like truthful about what their intentions were with this movie. Like, they said what they wanted to come across. It wasn't like some quote hidden agenda. It was like, this is what we believe. This is why it's wrong. And it explained it to you. You didn't have to try to figure it out.
Why are evangelicals always afraid of a hidden agenda?
I know, it's hilarious.
Like, that's their biggest fear.
As if that's like not their whole thing.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, and Tim, you'll probably get this. It is one of my favorite things of the film. Is how do I word it without like spoiling? Horses.
No, there's a quote that probably won't. There's a quote that I won't say. It's like, once I found out the patriarchy wasn't about horses, I was like, not even interested anymore.
Yes.
That was great.
It was so good.
That sounds funny. I'm sure I'll laugh about that in about 6 weeks.
It was so good. And you know what's even like more hilarious about this movie? It's like, as I was watching this, I was expecting it to be super in your face, like feminism and everything. And like, granted, there was some definitely good themes about it, but like, they weren't controversial. Like, I didn't, at least not from my perspective. Like no, women are underprivileged. They don't have the same power and rights as most men do. That's not like a hidden thing. Like, that is very commonplace.
And her rant, America Ferrera's.
Oh yeah,
her character.
You know, she's Honduran.
Oh,
is she really?
She is.
You're probably related to her.
Down the road, yeah. I mean, that's racist, but yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you're related to like half the island.
Rotan.
Literally, I thought you said that.
Not all of Honduras.
Honduras is not an island.
It's broken up into different islands?
No, Honduras is not an island.
Honduras is a is a country with islands, as is America, like with Hawaii.
Right.
Like, it's just part of it. Like, I'm related to the people on the island, not the whole country of Honduras.
Wait, but you're saying Roatan is its own little island thing.
Right. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, see, that's where my ignorance comes in. I apologize for that joke.
It's fine.
thought that was
You're
like-
probably right.
It was
either
well
way.
intended.
I thought it was like all. I didn't think it was separate. I didn't think these were separate entities. Sorry, everyone. I'm a horrible human being. I don't know geography.
You're learning.
That's
what
also the
matters.
American education system.
It's all right.
You're learning and growing.
He didn't realize Honduras was in North America until like 2 weeks ago, so we're okay.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I need to look it up now.
that's fine.
I need to look
so
up
one
a
of the
map.
fun things though about Hondurans is that anytime anyone is famous in Honduran, we will point out the fact that they're Honduran, whether they're full-blooded or not.
Hey.
Yeah. Anytime somebody's like, yeah, America Ferrera, like, even if they're not talking to me, I lean in, she's Honduran.
Oh.
Like Gloria Estefan, Honduran.
You're doing the whole Leo DiCaprio thing in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Wait.
Yep, that.
Yeah.
Maps.
Are you seriously looking it
Anyways,
up?
She is. She's
yes.
looking
We
up
gotta move
maps.
on.
Chris,
Chris,
you go
yeah.
ahead
Yeah.
and go with yours.
So mine is a cool show on Prime called Outer Range.
Interesting. I've heard
It
of
is
this.
a sci-fi western suspense show.
Go on.
Yeah. So it's got a lot going on. So it starts off with this dude and his family, like they're dealing with like normal ranch things. One of the guys
Normal
is,
ranch.
one of the guys is like a semi-professional bull rider, and his wife left, like she just disappeared a while back, and like he's stuck with the kids. So they're still looking for her. Everybody's telling him like, dude, she just ran off. And he's like, no, I know my wife. She didn't just run off. They're talking about like building fences and keeping the cows on the south side of the ranch and moving them to the east side at one point. And the guy's neighbor is trying to take his land, like everything you would expect in a ranching show. And then all of a sudden, like there's this black hole void that shows up in his ranch.
Oh.
And like he gets close, like he walks right up to it. It's not like gravity or anything, but like he throws stuff into it and doesn't hear an ending to it. Like he reaches in and like pulls it out. His hand is like messed up, but then it goes back to normal. Like animals fall into it and just they're gone. Like crazy stuff is happening, and like it's a really interesting show. I don't want to spoil anything, but it is really legit, super cool.
Oh, Josh Brolin.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
What's it on?
Amazon Prime.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
I'll have to check that out.
Actually, Josh Snyder turned me onto it. Our tattoo artist
Oh, cool.
turned me onto it.
Fancy.
Our friend and tattoo artiste.
Artiste.
But definitely
Also,
check
I would
that
like
out.
to say.
Go on.
Oh no, you go ahead. You finish.
I was
thought
going
you
to
were
say,
finished.
definitely check it out if you are into ranching, sci-fi, technically political science as well, because it gets kind of political a little bit,
Man,
little
It's like
culty.
government stuff.
Like it touches on a lot of different aspects. Like it's a very varied show.
I like ranch shows because it's not a lifestyle I would ever want to really like live. And I also like sci-fi.
Oh,
But I don't-
it's very white people-y.
White people-y?
The whole time I'm watching this movie, I'm like,
Yellowstone is what we're talking
that's
about?
some white people shit. Like I would never
Oh.
do that. Like this would not be an issue for me. It's like he gets
would
to the
move.
hole and he like starts touching. I'm like, nah, black person wouldn't do that.
Gone.
I would have sold that part of the ranch. Gone. Like that's the part the
crazy.
guy wanted to buy. Give me the money. Yeah, you can have it. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Yeah. Should have sold it.
But
Goober.
it is what it is. It's a really cool show though. Check it out.
Yes, I would like to say before I move on to mine, I did look up Honduras. I don't know anything about Central America, apparently.
That's all right.
So-
Me either.
Yeah,
He didn't either.
I didn't realize it was like right there.
Can you-
I
you even point to the
legitimately
flag?
look. I can point to the flag. I legitimately though thought that Central America, like half of it was North America, half of it was South America.
You didn't think it was its own entity?
No. I thought I thought like, hold on,
It's
no.
the central
I know,
part.
I know it's the central part, but like, as far as like continents claiming it, I thought like the bottom half of Central America is South America,
Claimed
and the
by
top
South.
half of Central America is North America. So I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I never really like thought about it continentally, and when Tim asked me, I was like, I don't know that.
Because I was like, wait, where is it on
Look,
the map?
everyone has knowledge gaps, man.
Yeah.
I can
this is
point to
very-
it on a map. I know how to get there. I can
I
point to the
didn't think
flag.
it was that big.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Very big.
Yes.
And I thought it was just a couple of islands or like one island. It's not
No.
No.
remotely.
No. It's a very large chunk of
Country.
land.
Yeah.
Fun fact,
All right.
it shares the coast from The Little Mermaid from the new one.
Oh.
That's the Mosquito Coast.
Oh,
So it's
fancy.
that actually, if you're looking at the map, that northwestern part that
Yeah.
goes up into Belize.
Oh.
It starts in Honduras, goes up Guatemala and into Belize. That's
Well, look at us getting a little geography lesson today. Who would have thought?
So then where
just north of the mainland, Rotan.
where is yours?
I just said that. Just north of
Just type in
Yeah, but like-
type in Honduras Rotan.
Okay.
map.
Oh
Honduras
yeah,
Rotan
map. Yeah, here,
I
guys.
remember.
For all you guys listening, you should go do your own Googling.
Oh, it's
so you're
that
not
one.
totally-
It's the longer one.
yeah.
The longer island.
Yep. One of those islands or an island in that area is the basis of the new Little Mermaid location. Not specifically Rotan, but
Huh.
that area.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
The more you know.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I
Anyway,
wish I would have known these things.
Harley, what's
Okay.
your deal?
Yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta move.
Mine is this actually came out, I want to say a couple of weeks ago now, but it's Speak Now,
Are you on the train?
Taylor's version.
Oh my
Huh?
goodness, you're on the train. You're on the
I
train.
am on the train.
It
I am
took
on the
me
train.
a while, like longer than I want to admit, to understand what TV meant. Like I saw like, because Taylor Swift was one of her albums, right? It was just like a self-named album. So I saw
I think so, yeah.
I saw Taylor Swift TV, and I was like, oh, she's getting her own channel, like like Oprah, like the Oprah Winfrey Network. I was like, Taylor Swift's getting pretty big. She's getting her own TV channel
Is that
But
an,
it
is that an
stands
album?
for Taylor's version
Oh.
TV.
yeah, it stands for Taylor's version.
Yeah, like you just got it. I don't listen to Taylor Swift's music a lot. I'm sorry. She's a very talented artist. I don't listen to it.
I didn't really listen to her at all, like growing up or anything, but it was like obviously I knew, her songs were on the radio or like she came out with like music video or, whatever's poppy. You know what I mean?
Whatever's poppy.
Yeah, popular, if you will. But since she took a couple years ago, hold on, I have to burp. Excuse me.
Wow.
Sorry.
Nice.
I don't have time to edit all this, so it's going in.
That's fine. A couple years ago, there was some drama with her old label that was under Scooter Braun, who's over like, Justin Bieber and all that.
Right.
Well, basically, she like wanted rights to her own songs because she writes all of her own songs.
Because I wrote them.
Yeah. And they were like, no, not going to happen. And so then she was able to get all of her albums pretty much deleted off of any streaming site. And then she started to like re-record them.
What a power move.
Look,
No,
I've said
for
it
real.
before, and I'll say it again. Taylor Swift and her fans can change the world.
I tell you what,
They
man.
can.
Same with, like,
they can
K-pop
move
fans.
mountains.
Yeah.
Do some work.
Together, it's over. And they're both like purple themed or whatever, like purple-esque. I'm telling you, BTS fans, Taylor Swift fans could change the world.
They should.
Anyways,
I'd vote for Taylor.
they should. But she started coming out with some of her own new albums like Folklore and Evermore and like stuff like that. And then she finally started rewriting all of her old music to make it like the versions that she really wanted to release instead of having them be like edited or like, whatever by
Right.
whoever. And so now she's finally coming out with these albums again that are from like, people's childhoods. And I didn't realize how much of Speak Now that I knew until it Taylor's version came out, and I listened to it, and I was like, God dang, I do be a little Swifty, a Swifty.
I did not realize.
I did not realize how swifty I was.
She's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
You may not think you know them, but you do. You know.
Hey, I got I made up my own playlist for work just because I was tired of what they had, so I made my own stuff. T Swift's she's on several of my playlists. She's in there. She's in there. Hey, so
she'll be Swiftian.
I wanted to share something about Taylor Swift. I know we're not doing a what did I miss today, but I thought this would be a fun since you're talking about T Swift. So this is from CNN. After 2 nights of earth-shaking dancing at Swift's Seattle Eras Tour concert at Lumen Field, enthusiastic Swifties caused seismic activity equivalent of a 2.3 magnitude earthquake, according to the seismologist Jackie Kaplan Auerbach. The quote Swiftquake has been compared to the 2011 quote Beastquake when Seattle Seahawks fans erupted after an impressive touchdown by running back Marshawn Beast Mode Lynch. So, anyways, yeah, they're shows seismograph here and shows what it looks like. Look at that! Isn't that wild? Yeah,
it's so much bigger.
That is crazy.
You got to put
I had no idea.
Got to put that screenshot in the notes.
Yeah, it's wild. I saw about that the other day. It's that makes total sense.
Dude, I have no words. I have no words.
They're literally changing the world. Literally.
I worry about that because every earthquake is the tectonic plate shifting, and the more it shifts, the closer California comes to falling into the ocean.
That's not our problem.
Well, Taylor Swift is bringing about the apocalypse for California. Jeez.
Oh, all right.
That's impressive.
It is impressive.
All right.
Okay.
That is all. Oh my God, I just grabbed a handful of dust. So sorry, guys. I'm disgusting. We're going to move into our next segment, which is
Shower Thoughts with Chris.
Y'all fuck with furries?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
no.
This is not where I thought this was going today.
Hold on. Check it. I went to Comic-Con. Like I said, I went to Comic-Con.
So this is a recent thought.
Well, it refreshed in my mind because I've thought about this before, but it refreshed in my mind. So, you got to think about how expensive those fursuits are.
Yeah.
In order to afford one, you have to be affluent. Okay?
Yeah.
You got to have money. And there are people that have multiple fursuits for their different fursonas.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that word.
I read a statistic that I'm remembering, if I'm remembering right, 65% of furries are in STEM. They're
are in STEM?
Scientists, computer programmers, mathematicians. They're the people that are moving the world forward. And people like to make fun of furries a little bit too much for my comfort if it was somebody that was rich and knew how to program a computer. They can come after you.
Yeah.
Everybody's always talking about these laws that they're passing, hey, you won't be able to do your weird sex stuff. If they keep going and they eventually start going after furries, I think Anonymous is going to have a much larger helping hand than they're expecting from anyone else. It's you're taking away something that they love, and these are the people that know how the world works, and they have money.
Yeah. Look. But
we need to be nice to furries, is what I'm saying.
But I hear that.
Stop kink shaming furries. Let them do their thing. Be nice to them.
As long as it's not hurting them, we should be respectful of all things. But however, a tiny bit of a rebuttal here. I feel like that's for any occupation and any weird thing.
You are going to get our podcast shut down. Furries aren't weird; they're normal. It's okay. You guys can do whatever you want to do.
I'm not saying what they're doing is wrong. That's not one of my point in saying is that I think there's just as many scientists or high paying jobs or people with high paying jobs that are in other weird nerdy things or oddball conventions and stuff.
Yeah, sure. But those oddball conventions are not being targeted by politicians.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, not as much. You're right. That's a good point. Okay.
Furries are being targeted by politicians, and if they don't keep Like, if they don't stop messing with furries, those furries are gonna like ruin their lives.
Okay.
Well, I want them to.
Oh no,
But
you and
until
me
then,
both.
I'm going to keep bullying them.
You and me both.
Care.
I would love for that to happen. Bully the rich, bully politicians. But what I'm saying is the smart thing is to be nice to furries.
No, because if we're nice to them, then nothing will change.
Nothing.
We have
no,
to
no,
keep
no.
bullying the
We
furries.
need to be nice to furries. The politicians can keep being mean. That's fine. I'm saying
They
like
need to be gone anyways.
The common man, the 99%, we need to be nice to furries.
No,
Okay, so
I'm not having it.
I'm trying to find this because I saw this on TikTok the other day, and this guy, like the super like rich wedding, but they're like at this convention center, and it was like a 2-story one, and like everything's really nice, and they're like doing their whole thing, and like I think the ceremony's over. I think it's like the party, but like they're doing their thing, and the camera guy was looking at the bride, and then they pan left, and then they
No.
look up, and there's like furries all along the top, and they're just waving and dancing.
I hate it here. I hate it here so bad.
Look, all I'm saying is they seem like nice people. We all have our thing. They
Do it in
they
private.
they like furry
Don't
stuff.
care.
Like
I don't
whatever.
care what your thing is. Do it where I can't see it. That's all I
You're
ask.
sounding real Republican there, Harley.
Sounded
so far-
really
and so
conservative.
I don't care who
That
you love,
Southern
just
in
don't
me.
do it in my face.
No, this is just for the furries. They don't.
We don't discriminate against
It's
anyone
just for the gays.
except you.
I think we should move on to the next time before Harley digs herself deeper in a hole here.
No.
Before she gets us canceled.
I do want to say, I never see them doing. Oh, well, I never like see them doing weird, inappropriate
Right.
things in person.
Right.
So like that's cool.
Yeah.
Like they just.
Then
you
what
know,
are you talking
cool.
about?
Cool. It's the people who are on TikTok. Have you seen that video of that girl who she like picked up like a kitten collar
No.
No.
and then her like
We're on
boyfriend or
very
whatever?
different parts of TikTok, I think.
I have seen people like stitch this video. That's how I've seen it.
Uh-huh.
And
It's
people
on
being
someone's
like,
algorithm.
"Oh my god."
At the very least,
Anyways,
it's algorithm
Weren't y'all
adjacent.
just for the furries?
Yeah. I still
Let me
am.
finish then. Let me
I'm
finish.
just pointing out your hypocrisy.
No. Anyways, so she like has this like kitten collar and her boyfriend is like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Are you like wanting a cat? Like, do you want us to get a cat?" And she was like, "No, it's for me." Bad.
I don't think
Don't like.
that's a furry thing. That could just be a different sex thing.
That could be a weird fetish, yeah.
I think
Again, not weird.
that's what furries are.
No,
I don't think you
furries are a little
understand
bit
what
different.
furries are.
No, furries
The
you
furries
have
I'm
to be
referring
in
to
the thing. You have to be
is
in the outfit.
the fursuit furries.
Yeah.
Like the people that buy the fursuits or make their own even.
They are two different categories, I think.
To do weird things in them. That's
Not
what a
necessarily.
furry is.
Not weird.
Not necessarily.
We're normalizing furries
That's
here,
just
Harley.
a person in a costume. That's not the same thing.
But so are okay.
That's not a furry.
Someone
Wait.
who's into that sexually. Yes.
Right.
Into not necessarily animals, but animal-like attributes.
Right.
If you're into animals, that's bestiality. That's different. That's wrong.
Right. But that's what I'm saying is this girl, that is that side of the furriness.
I don't see a problem with it.
That's fine.
Oh.
As long as you're not like
It's just
you know.
I feel like,
weird. It's
Look,
uncomfy.
So is the internet. So I mean,
yeah.
All right, friends. We're going to end that shower thought.
I think we should definitely end that shower thought.
And
just ruin this for everyone.
I will support everyone. I've changed my stance.
Just stop talking, Harley. Let's just end this
Okay.
segment.
We're going to go and go into our break. And we will be back. BRB.
Thank you all for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe and leave a rating on your favorite podcast platform and YouTube. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at AlwaysMorePod.
If you'd like to ask us a question for us to answer on the pod, you can email us at alwaysmorepodcast@gmail.com, or you can call us on our Always More hotline and leave a voicemail question at 254-218-4042.
You can also follow all of our social medias individually and as the Always More podcast. Thanks for listening. Let's get back to it.
Hello, friends. We are back.
Back.
I forgot to eat my hot dog during the break.
Bro,
Oh,
that's a hot dog? I thought it was a sausage wrap.
It might be a sausage wrap. I don't know. It was free.
he forgot to eat
was
his
free.
glizzy.
Yeah. If you go to Sefco and you get 2 bottled Cokes, you get a free roller item is what they call it.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
Well, it's only sometimes. Like right now it's happening.
Oh, okay.
So when I got you a Coke, I got myself one, and the guy was like, "You want your free roller item?" And I was like, "I guess."
Well, okay.
I'll probably just save it for later.
I'll save that for later.
Oh,
okay, guys.
Nacho Libre was at Comic-Con.
Jack Black?
Not Jack Black. A guy dressed as Nacho Libre. Ignacio.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, that's who it was. That's who I was thinking of.
he was.
Nice.
But it wasn't like in the wrestling costume.
Well,
it was
I
his
wouldn't
recreation clothes.
Right. I wouldn't. Oh, nice.
These are my recreation.
Close. Oh, that's a great movie.
Love it.
It is.
That's a good one.
Okay, guys. We're going to go ahead and move into our main segment now. And it is everyone's favorite childhood game of Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Look, okay, let's be honest with our audience, guys. This was a last minute episode because
Oh, yeah.
We're adults and we got shit to do, man.
and I forgot to ask you guys during the week to record early. And so we will get better at this, and we will bring on some guests soon. But
if we remember to ask them.
we remember to ask. I have like 3 guests that I want to come on the show that I just keep forgetting to ask. But anyways,
Life gets busy.
it does get busy, and
It's
then
too much.
this one over here decided to move to another state. So just whatever.
Hey, I think we're doing pretty all right considering.
I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are we doing, Chris?
We are playing with this stack of cards that I have.
My God.
It's a pretty fat stack. Basically, so this game that we're playing is called Would You Rather, where you are given 2 options and you have to pick one and then defend your stance.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
to defend it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You got to
Okay,
defend
okay.
your stance. You're not just going to say, "Oh, A or B." You got to
Right.
figure out which one. There are 3 questions per card, but we're just going to draw random cards and pick the funniest question on that card.
That sounds good to me. And audience, play along. I'm sure look, this is going to be an easy one for me to post on TikTok.
Yeah. Would you
Oh, yeah.
rather?
If I make the time for it, let's do it.
So true.
All right. Question
Okay.
1. Would you rather work at a company where you are given great health benefits or where Thursday is no pants day?
Health benefits.
Health benefits.
1,000%.
What are you guys scared of no pants day for?
I'm not scared about me. I'm scared about other people. There's some stuff I do not want to see.
As a woman,
Well, that too. Yeah, that's a big one for you.
I don't want to be vulnerable.
Fair enough. But
And I
it could
already
also
don't have
it
to
could
wear
also be
pants. I
like
can wear skirts.
no, but think about it. Not just
There you
no pants. Yeah, it could be skirts, or it could be like, hey, today I decided to wear my shopping bags from Aldi, or I decided I was going to wrap myself in tinfoil from the waist down. Like
Hate that.
you still have to be covered. It just can't be pants.
I don't.
I don't think that's what the question's asking.
I found this curtain in the lobby because I misunderstood no pants day. I don't know. No, I would definitely say the health
in
benefits.
this economy, I'm going with health
Health
benefits.
benefits for sure. All right. See, this can be fun. Card number 2. Oh, yeah. No, I figured this one out already. Okay. Would you rather be immune to all forms of overdue fees or have control of all official Hulk Hogan merchandise?
Okay, by overdue fees, are they talking about like
All of them. Like
like-
library fees, bank
Oh.
fees,
No, I'm talking about like bills, like
Yes.
credit cards.
overdue.
Well, then,
I mean,
yes.
no. If you take a credit card, you still have to pay it back. But no overdue. Like if you miss a payment, they're not going to add extra to it. I would take the Hulk Hogan merchandise, honestly.
I'm taking the fees.
You guys are thinking too small. You're thinking too small.
But I don't want anything to do with Hulk Hogan.
Taking the fees assumes that you're not going to have the money to pay your bills on time at some point, or you're just not going to pay it on time.
Bro, yeah.
If you have
That's life.
But if you have all of Hulk Hogan's merchandise, the money you could make from that would be astronomical.
Who's buying Hulk Hogan
Do you still feel like
merchandise?
his stuff is relevant and like bringing
It's
in the
not
money?
relevant anymore.
Have you watched any recent wrestling, Raw, WWE?
No.
I haven't watched any wrestling.
Okay. Those fans are still packing the stands.
But Hulk Hogan? Like, why? He hasn't been around
He's
in
not
like,
a
since, like
wrestler.
a decade, right?
Yeah, probably more than that, but still. You're telling me that after Messi retires, you wouldn't still like support Messi?
Look, no disrespect to
You wouldn't
WWE,
buy his merchandise?
but the
You're a
world of
soccer fan.
Hold on.
They're wrestling fans.
Whoa, bro, whoa. I would highly argue that, no offense to WWE, you do your own thing. I'm not saying it's like whatever, but my point is that the world of soccer is so much bigger than WWE. That you got to pick out a different equivalence here. I'm just saying, like, I literally have not thought of the word Hulk Hogan in like literally 20 years.
But the fans of wrestling do all
Right.
the time.
My question is, how big is that fan base?
Big enough to make me not have late fees on bills that I pay.
I don't know about that.
Or if I do
dude.
have a
I
late
don't know
fee, I
about
can
that.
cover it.
I don't know. Like maybe like a library
Hulk's got
fee,
me
sure,
covered.
but like,
All right, hold on. Let's Google
what are you
this
going to
real quick.
Google, huh? How many fans there are of Hulk Hogan? What are you going to do?
I'm going to Google Hulk Hogan and put it in shopping mode.
Yeah, sure. I'm not saying there's not still going to be merch out there. My point is, do you really think it's that profitable?
It doesn't matter if it's 1 penny if 1 million people are buying it.
Buying
That's
it, how
still
consistently?
$10,000. It doesn't matter how consistently. You control all of it. All of it.
What are you talking
All right.
about, dude?
Hulk Hogan
He's just playing devil's
does it not
advocate.
have
That's what he's
Look, I'm not-
shopping? It doesn't have a shopping button anymore.
Oh wow! I wonder why.
Okay, let's see. Hulk Hogan merchandise. Let's try that.
Jesus, you're forcing this to happen, Chris.
I'm trying to make fetch happen.
Of course, there's
All
going to be
right,
merchandise
shopping.
out there. It's like the same thing if I were to say if there's Pele merchandise
Look,
out there.
Hulkamania,
So
that hat,
shopping.
$22.50. This shirt, $20.99.
Look, that doesn't change anything. Is the question is how many people are actually buying it? You don't have those stats.
Hold on.
God.
Amazon.
Oh my god.
It'll tell you how many people bought the thing, right?
Look, I'm not saying that you can't get some profit off of his merchandise today. That's not what I'm saying here. But if you're telling me that this stuff is going to cover student loans, no, bro, I don't think that's what.
I don't have student loans.
But that's not the point here. My point here is like
Where are you going with this then?
me or him.
You.
Chris.
Look.
Exactly.
Hold on. No.
You're going to get so much more money back from
this
the first
one,
thing
I
than
don't
the
this
know.
whole
one
thing.
setup.
Loans.
This one setup here. A
You're
bandana
doing this
and
all
sunglasses. $20. 66 people have bought this.
Only?
Only 66
For this
people.
one thing. That's the first thing that popped up. Look.
Bro, imagine like that's
Bro,
why.
look at Taylor Swift
here's my
merch.
po- Oh,
Okay,
If it
Taylor
was
Swift
T
merch, sure.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah,
like
for
you're
sure.
solving the world's problems with that kind of money. Like, yeah, but Hulk Hogan's like, no, you're not getting all that. You're
It's not happening.
It's not that much.
174 people bought this for $30 a pop.
You could probably get out of poverty with that amount of money,
Yeah.
but you're not like.
I'm not trying to be a billionaire. I'm trying to not.
No, my point is though, is if for the first thing that you said, you're probably gonna get more like bang for your buck doing that than you were with the Hulk.
Also, fun fact, these are just ratings, not people that bought it. I'm just pointing out the people that rated it.
No,
Or like this
sorry.
Hulkamania blanket.
2 out of 3 is that what we're doing here, Harley? 2 out of 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Except for the first
fine,
one.
Fine. Let's pull another
You
card.
could
Pull
have
the card,
defended
Tim.
that in any other way. You could have just been like, bro, Hulk Hogan, he was like the WWE star of like blah, 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 blah for this so many years. He was so cool. It's so cool to have that merchandise. But no, you didn't. You
Because
said,
the question was monetary
everyone's
based.
buying.
I didn't say everyone's buying it. I said enough people are buying it that I could pay those late fees and still have money.
I don't think so. If you're talking about, that's why I asked.
I
If you're
just rather not have the late fee to begin with.
If you're talking about like bills and like student loan stuff, like absolutely
But
not.
look, what you're saying is like, I have $10 and I would rather hold on to this $10 and not spend it on late fees than spend $5 and get $15 back.
What's the next question?
All right, Tim, pick a card.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, this is actually a good one. I like this. The first and the last one are good. We might have to go back to both of these.
Okay.
Okay, here's the first one. Would you rather have complete control over who gets to go to heaven or hell, or who gets to star in movies?
Mm.
Now, listen here. I think I'm a good guy, and I think I could make some pretty good sound judgments on who would spend an eternity in torment.
Does it say eternity or just like where they go at? Like,
Just says heaven or hell.
okay, so like you could put somebody in hell temporarily.
I could do that.
That's way too much power for me. I would abuse the shit out of that.
I mean, I don't know. There's some pretty crappy guys out there.
Excuse me, did you just cut me in line? Hell. Right now, you're going to hell.
5 minutes in hell, mister.
It's time out. I think I'd pick the
I feel like
movies one.
I think so,
Somebody
too.
would get down there and be like, what are you doing down here? And that guy would just be like, I think he forgot about me. Because I would send somebody and then like,
Totally forget.
yeah, they just be down there. That's it.
I agree with you, Harley. I think, like, can you imagine the fan fictions and stuff like that would happen because of this?
Oh.
Now, but
Well, no, it has nothing to do with like.
yeah,
no.
who gets to star in movies? So
Yeah.
you get to place people in movies.
So you're like a hiring director or whatever
Sure,
they're called.
and then the actor has no choice.
Anne Hathaway in every movie.
Hey, my man. Yeah. I'm down for that. Matthew McConaughey. Wait, this can lead into some really imaginative things, though. Like, could you imagine, like, Matthew McConaughey in The Godfather? Come on
No.
now.
I wouldn't want to pick the same people over and over again.
No,
Not all of the same people.
No, but he
Just
just
Anne
really
Hathaway.
likes Anne Hathaway. Yeah.
I do.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would go with the hiring. That's
Yeah,
pretty
definitely that one.
All right. Yeah, I think we all agree. All right. Here's the next one on here. Would you rather live in a world where golf courses and cemeteries are combined on one property, or churches and paintball parks are?
fun. Ooh.
I mean, we kind of already live in the churches and paintball parks world. I
Yeah.
feel like every time I've been paintballing, it's been with a church group.
But can you imagine it being inside like a sanctuary and then, like you got the worship stuff going on, and then someone's got a tambourine, and all of a sudden just pop, there's a paintball, it hits a tambourine. It's like it's a war just erupts in the middle of the sanctuary. Come on, no?
I think I would rather the cemeteries and golf just because I want rich white people that golf to be haunted. Not everybody that golfs, but the rich white ones.
Yeah.
Like the billionaire golfers. I want them to be haunted.
I think it's
Trump.
hard
I want
because
Trump
like
to be haunted.
if I couldn't get any more specific, I think because when it comes to like the cemeteries thing, like I want them to have like, that's a place of rest. Like they ain't trying to mess with.
Yeah, but on the same
And I'm
side,
not trying to have golf balls.
They're
golf
dead.
balls.
Just
hit, like-
imagine, just imagine in your eternal rest, somebody finally lays you down, and you're like, finally, I'm out of that hellhole of life.
4.
or it's like a freaking golf ball like takes down your tombstone.
They're trying to lower it down slowly. The golf ball hits the mechanism, and it just drops
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
6 feet. But now you're standing
But wait.
straight up in it.
But guys, we're looking at this the wrong way here. What if it was mini golf though? You make some.
Even better.
Those would be some
Pet
crazy
cemeteries.
mini golf
I'm
holes.
just saying.
No, it would have to be the pet cemeteries for mini golf.
Oh, no.
Regular cemeteries for regular golf. Pet cemeteries for mini golf.
Oh no. I think I'd go with the paintball and the churches.
I think so too.
I think so too.
All right.
I just would like to see, because paintball, I don't know if you've ever seen a paintball match occur.
I've
Sure you
been in
have.
them.
We've been a part of
It's
it.
so it's a war zone.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like
Have you
to
not been a part
imagine
of it?
that. No.
Okay.
I refuse. I don't like pain.
It's a lot of fun.
So, no.
You
I
don't
like
notice it when it's happening.
No, you don't.
I disagree. I have severe anxiety, and I would be fearing for my life. I'm going to think somebody's going to have an actual weapon.
So here's the
and then
thing,
I'm gonna
though.
get shot and
Harley,
die.
anxiety, a lot of times, is just your fight or flight reflex going out of control.
Yeah, you're embracing it in here.
Yeah, like you know what you're doing when you're in a paintball match. You're fighting. So, like,
Pure adrenaline. You don't feel anything.
it turns your
See-
anxiety into a weapon.
No, because my fight or flight is flight.
It's always flight.
It's always flight. And so I could not bring myself to be a
Don't
part
hit
of
me,
a
I'm
pain.
soft.
I'm just running. Just constant. Best cardio of my life, probably. But I'm just running. But anyways, I just imagine like lots of, shots ringing out into the church, like against the walls or,
I'm saying.
through the windows.
Yeah,
Be crazy.
I'm down for it.
Okay. Next one.
All right. Would you rather have an afro that grows whenever you tell a lie or appear as Abraham Lincoln in all photographs? Every time someone takes a picture of you, it's Abe Lincoln.
It's like Barney and How I Met Your Mother, where it's always
Yeah.
like a perfect picture.
But it's Abe Lincoln. It's not you. Or an afro that you can't get rid of, and every time you lie, it grows. Noticeably.
Oh my God.
I think I would rather have the Abe Lincoln thing just
Yeah, I think
because
so.
I feel like it'd be more fun. Every time somebody like tries to take a picture, they're like, what the hell is
a
happening?
really great party trick.
I'm really, really good at
But
this.
see, if that's the case, then like Instagram, she's gone. I gotta take her down.
Or,
I can't have Instagram
hear me out.
anymore.
Abraham Lincoln. You're Abe Lincoln in sexy positions. You can
Ew.
make Abe Lincoln sexy
really hate
again.
You could have a really great OnlyFans account.
I think that made it worse.
You know too that there's a niche out there for that. Like there's
Somebody's into it. Found me, father.
Ew.
four scores.
But then would it also be videos or just?
It says photographs, so I'm just gonna say
And
photographs.
what are videos? But just moving pictures though. I mean, come on.
Also true.
I rest my case.
So if that's the case, then all of our pod reels
Come on now.
are just like
Just Abe Lincoln the whole time.
Abraham Lincoln.
What if all three of
Top
us
hat.
took that bet? So it's 3 Abraham Lincolns discussing
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. All right. Moving along. Speaking of presidents, no, I'm gonna say that
No.
one. I'm gonna go back to a different one. Would you rather have a Weird Al at your beck and call, or have an endless supply of peanut butter M&Ms?
Ooh.
Weird Al.
Endless supply of peanut butter M&Ms.
Look, all I'm saying, Weird Al, like he doesn't always have to be there. But I'll tell you what,
If you want
if
him
you wanted
there.
to, you could do some really fun stuff with Weird Al. Have you ever seen that man in an interview? The
Yeah.
dude is off the chain.
Did you watch the movie?
Yes.
I had
Yeah,
so
I
much
watched
fun
the
watching
movie.
that one. It was so good.
Ah.
I think though I would take the M&Ms, and that's only because I still know that I would abuse every power I get, and I would use that to my advantage.
Like, could you
Like
imagine?
I would drown somebody in M&Ms.
Oh, why are you like this?
I don't know.
Why are you this way?
But, like-
it could just be as easy as just I would like a handful of peanut M&Ms right now.
I mean, yeah, I would absolutely do that too.
And then Chris is like, death.
Just imagine commanding a wave of peanut M&Ms, just like an airbender, but M&Ms.
Terrifying.
They
Terrifying.
just like shoot out
Especially
of
for those who
nowhere.
are allergic.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Oh,
But can you imagine too, like in like awkward conversations, and you're just like, I want to get out of this conversation.
Here's Weird Al.
Pop. You would take that awkward conversation and just fly away.
Like, you know,
yeah. And be like, have you met my friend Al?
Him and his
job
accordion? Come on.
interviews.
Oh my god, I know where.
What is one talent you have? How come you're always such a hungry young man? Don't want no frosted flakes, don't want no raisin bran.
Okay.
I don't remember the rest of that.
Yep, I don't either.
All right, you want to go or you want me to go?
No, you go ahead.
You handed me the card, so
Yeah, I'm trying to get you
gonna
going.
look
Let's go.
at this. Would you rather
No.
Okay. Would you rather be able to anti-levitate, which is sink slightly into the ground, or be able to teleport, but only to an Arby's located in Beltsville, Maryland?
Only to a what?
An Arby's in Beltsville, Maryland.
But
Here's my thing.
Are you like, do you have no control over the anti-levitating, or is it like
You can anti-levitate slightly into the ground.
sure? Like I don't
Like
no.
you just
digging
think
a
a little bit.
Why do I want to go to an Arby's though?
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's my thing. I'm black. Beltsville, Maryland does not sound like a racially friendly place. I don't know. It might be like the most diverse city in the country.
I'm going to look it up. Beltsville?
It doesn't. Beltsville. Beltsville, Maryland. Doesn't sound very racially friendly. So I'm going to take the anti-levitation. Most of these are just like party tricks.
It's true. All right, I think we got time for like 2 more questions. Would you find out, Harley? You got it? Does it not even exist?
Hold on.
Demographics.
Yeah. Should I go to the next question while you're figuring this out?
Well, it's only got a population of like 20,000.
Yeah, that does not bode well.
No.
Majority black.
Oh, all right.
Maybe then.
Okay, you'll be okay.
Maybe those Arby's sandwiches slap.
We'll be all right. All right, here we go. I think we've got time for like 1 or 2 more questions. Would you rather be unable to pronounce words with more than 3 syllables or unable to have a conversation without bursting into song?
What's the first one?
I'm already on the second one, so.
Be unable to pronounce words with more than 3 syllables?
I already can't.
Joke's on you.
Sounds
Unable to
like
have
my
a
everyday
conversation
life.
without bursting into song.
So it's just a musical.
Yeah, I think I could change my vocabulary. Wow, I think I could change. I think I could change my words vocab. There you go. To what's the shortened for accommodate? To make up for my lack of 3. Oh, I can't say word syllable.
Can't even say that word.
Well, it's more than 3 syllables, so you can say 3 syllables.
Oh, good point. 3-syllable words.
Well, there goes triskaidekaphobia.
There goes metamorphosis, photosynthesis, any major...
Mostly the synthesis.
the synthesis.
All right. Would you rather have living eyebrows that crawl about your face
Hate it. No.
or leave a trail of paprika everywhere you go?
Paprika. Why not?
Yeah, paprika.
I think, honestly, I'd take the paprika, too. I just wanted Harley to have the
That's a little
visual of
fun.
eyebrows crawling around her face.
Yeah, that made me want to die.
I know it did.
Actually, like real bad. Because it was like instant in my head.
But only in the way that Gen Z says they want to die, not actually die.
Not actually die.
Unless you have mental health issues, then that's a whole other can of worms. Or eyebrows.
Yeah. They're kind of eyebrows.
All right, last question, I think. Would you rather marry the celebrity of your choice or have an unlimited American Express card valid on all transactions other than socks?
American Express card. I'm already married to the woman of my dreams. I'm good.
I don't know, Sasha Cal from The Flash? Supergirl?
Oh.
Wow.
Janelle's going to hear
Wow.
this. I cannot wait. You got to record when this conversation happens.
Wow.
Anne Hathaway?
Is
Look,
the American Express card like I gotta pay it back though?
Have an
Oh, yeah.
No. Have an unlimited valid on all trade.
An unlimited American Express card.
Oh, so yeah, it's not unlimited money. It's just you can use that card on anything. Now, well, that's dumb.
I think both of those suck.
Are we overthinking this?
Yeah, I think both of those suck. But no, Harley asked a good question for that.
Because isn't an American Express just
it's
a
just
credit card?
Yeah, it's not like a gift card.
But is it
I already got
unlimited
those.
money? Is that what they're talking about, though?
Like there's no limit on the.
Will they shut it off if I don't pay? That's the real question. Since it's unlimited.
And this brings us back to Hulk Hogan merchandise.
Full circle, baby.
I think on that note, Harley, do you want to take us out?
Yes. All right, friends. So that was our little game. Hopefully you guys played along. That was a hoot and a holler.
I've got more of
As
these.
they-
We can do another
as they
episode
say.
down the road.
We'll probably bring it back. All right. B.R. Bizzle. All right, friends, and we are back. We're going to go ahead and finish this episode out.
Harley did not realize that we were recording again.
Yeah, my brain glitched. I'm sorry. I'm
really sad
Tim's
because I
like,
keep forgetting about
go.
this hot dog.
Yo.
Go. And I was like, huh?
I keep
just, like,
forgetting about my hot
staring.
dog, guys. It's making me sad.
Please don't eat that while we're
I'm thinking about it.
Don't do it.
It's a mukbang. Mukbang.
Oh.
Okay, friends, so this is the part of the show where, as you guys know, I have to burp again, sorry.
It's the best part of the show.
Where we answer your questions. So, this is fan questions.
All right.
12 out of 10. We got some good ones today.
Yes, we do.
And I'm going to throw this in here real quick because I don't know if we've mentioned it in a while. Our hotline still exists.
Yeah.
The phone number.
Has anybody,
It's
like, I think we've had 2 people use it
Yes. And I text it every once in a while just to make sure
just
it's
to
not
keep it
lonely.
alive.
Yeah.
hey, friend, I miss you. So it's our Always More hotline, and you can leave us a voicemail. This is a voicemail. No one's going to answer the phone. Let me reiterate that one more time. It's a voicemail. So go straight to it. And you can call us at, Tim, what is it?
254-218-4042.
Chris?
254-218-4042.
So easy. So easy. Too easy, a matter of fact. Okay. We're going to get some questions from Shane first. Shane always asks the best questions, in my opinion. The first one is, what is your favorite style of hat?
Straw.
Oh,
What are you laughing at?
I don't know. I wasn't expecting that.
It's a real hat.
I was expecting like, oh, top hat or like baseball cap.
Straw.
No, I have the...
It's a valid answer.
Yeah.
It's a good answer.
So last year, before we went on vacation, I bought the straw hat from One Piece, the anime,
Yes.
as like a costume piece, but also just to wear as an outside
Yeah.
hat because I was going
everyone
on
needs
vacation.
a straw hat.
It is actually really comfortable.
agree.
Yeah.
It breathes well. It travels well because I took it all the way to Honduras and back.
It's flexible.
It is flexible. It protects from the sun and from the rain. It's just a good hat.
It's a win-win.
I
win.
understand why Luffy loves his so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought Ellie
That-
one recently.
How cute.
We actually took him to Comic-Con as our backup outfits because she's potty training now. So just in case she peed through her Spider-Man outfit, I didn't want to leave her hanging. Like I would
She
still
had
be
a
Spider-Man.
Spidey outfit.
Yeah, she was a Spider-Gwen.
Oh.
I love her.
So it was adorable. I'll show you guys
precious.
pictures.
Yes, please.
But yeah, straw.
Fun fact
I
about
like-
straw hats. Straw hats have been worn in Africa and Asia since the Middle Ages.
Yeah, it's a great hat.
The one on the left in that gallery is closest to... you've seen mine. But
A boater.
yeah, it's called a boater hat, I guess,
Mhm.
which is ironic because he's a pirate. So yeah, makes sense. But his has a red band, not a white.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
fuck white people.
I mean,
Um,
all right.
Sorry.
yeah, I think it's a great form of hat. I agree.
Tim?
I would.
Just a typical, I like
Baseball hat.
Yeah, I'm pretty plain.
Ball cap.
You like the flat bill or the curve bill?
Curve.
Tim's a suburban white dad.
Yeah, I do
He's got white New Balance shoes that he wears when he cuts the grass.
Shut up. I do have a lot of hats. Like I do like wearing hats a lot too. I probably should widen my horizon with hats.
You should
So I'm sure give me a straw hat. Maybe that'll be my next hat. Get a straw hat.
do it.
My birthday's
If
coming
you had
around.
told me that you wanted one, I would have bought one at Comic-Con today.
Oh well, my birthday's
Actually, that's not true. They were like $100 for a freaking straw hat at Comic-Con.
Well,
Oof.
well, that makes sense.
You can get them from Amazon for
Yeah.
like 13.
Right.
Harley?
I also like baseball caps. Those are pretty
You guys
easy.
are boring.
But I would also like to state that if I could rock it every day or like have it be cool, I like that like newspaper boy cap.
I used to wear that all the time.
You know what I'm
the
talking
newsy
about?
Cap.
Yeah, the newsy cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those called?
Those are good. Those are so cool.
The Peaky Blinders wear them too.
Yes.
And they put the razor blades in them so they can.
precisely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's that called?
I'm looking it up. Herringbone.
No, herringbone is a pattern.
Oh, well, hold on. Did you call them? They actually call them newsboy hats? No, they're
that's
not.
what I
On
thought they were
Amazon,
called.
that's what it's called.
Maybe it's just because that's what I typed.
Yeah. Look, what are the Newsies hats called? There you
Oh,
go.
here we go. Paperboy caps. Oh, look
Paperboy
at
caps.
that.
Yeah. Close enough.
See?
Close. Yeah, same difference.
Yes. I think they're quite dapper. I
Flat
think they're so
cap.
cool.
Flat cap. There's another.
Oh.
There's another one.
That makes
I
sense.
think I have like 2 or 3 of those in my closet right now.
Yeah.
I wear them with my suits.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Could be the queer in me. Well, love me a good non-binary hat. So good. Okay. I'm gonna just.
We
I'm gonna-
got time for the last 2. We can do it. We just gotta be quick.
Okay, cool. If you were a plant, what plant would you be?
Venus flytrap.
Absolutely. Damn it. Yes. Like, come on. It's like it's a fun plant. You get to eat things.
That's true. I'd probably be an herb.
Mm,
I want to be an herb of some kind.
an herb.
Useful in cooking. Which herb?
Probably like cilantro.
Mm.
I get
Some
that.
people think I taste like soap.
I get
Some
that.
people think I don't.
Those
You know
people
what I mean?
are wrong.
Do you know what I learned not too long ago that I'm kind of embarrassed that I didn't know until just not too long ago?
What?
That cinnamon is tree bark.
I didn't know that.
Now you know.
I did, but only because of Janelle.
Wow.
Like
Are you serious?
yeah. And then paprika is, I saw a TikTok. Paprika is basically just like the residue of dried up bell peppers, or is it jalapenos? It's some kind of pepper.
I don't know.
But yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm going to be honest with you. Up until like more recently than I want to admit, I was well into my marriage before I realized that paprika is not just salt and pepper mixed together.
Oh, like from Blue's Clues?
That's exactly where that came from.
Yeah.
Mrs. Salt and Mr. Pepper had a baby. It was paprika. And I just thought that's what happens when you mix salt and pepper. Because, like, my mom's white, my dad's black. I came out like me. So I thought, that's just, it's the same thing. No, they were just picking random spices.
Wow.
It could have been anything. Could have been cumin.
Human.
Very true. I would be saffron
Oh, yeah.
because that's an expensive.
That's a good one.
Sure. A lot of value in that.
That's a
Seasoning.
good saffron spice.
Yeah. Okay. Our last question.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know if we'll have. We got like 5 minutes.
This could be a whole episode.
This is going to be a 3-minute response, guys. We got this.
Okay. David Smo asked, "Are UFOs legit? And do you believe there are interdimensional beings out there?"
Yes and yes.
Short answer: yes.
Yes and yes, but what we've been seeing on the news is not those things.
Yeah. I feel like it's too easy for them to be like, "Oh yeah, totally. There's been aliens, guys."
It's not just that. My biggest thing, it's like, I do not think that the U.S. government, or any government for that matter in the world, is that, like, secure. Like, there's too many idiots out there that would be just leaking this shit out all the time.
Well, that's what's happening right now.
No,
It's
no,
a
no, no,
whistleblower.
no. 2 things. Not only is it like, my cat is on the computer, so Harley is like swaying right now.
I was like, "What's going on over there?"
Just
No, I
distract the cat.
I do not think that people can like hold that stuff for as long as they have. Like, I don't think that it's a reality. I just I think there have been so many more, like, especially in the last like 20 years, like people actually recording like real close up stuff, because some of these things are happening only in the ocean. Like, I don't know about that. That sounds like something.
70% of the planet is covered in ocean, Tim.
I realize that, but the fact that there hasn't been any other recordings above dry land is kind of like sus.
If you were going to explore a planet that had a population, would you want to be seen before you were ready?
I don't know. It depends on the population. Like with the alien
population like ours that
like, it depends
kills
on
each other
I'm saying,
because of slight differences.
Okay, but if an
much
alien
less
can
an
travel
alien.
this far into space, I think they're more technology advanced to be able to handle
absolutely.
anything. So why would they be scared?
Because they don't know what we are capable
But
of.
if they
or
they
know what we're capable of, and they know that would be the catalyst to get us to the point that would be dangerous for them.
They would take a quick glance at us and lock their doors and like, no, these guys are just idiots.
Or
like, that's all.
Or maybe what we're assuming is UFOs from other planets is actually just time travel.
And that's fine. I'm willing to accept that, actually.
And that, but like the interdimensional thing.
Yeah, I think the universe is too big for there not to be. I don't think. But I just don't think the way I've heard it from scientists is like it would take tremendous technology for anyone to get anywhere near us.
Yeah, I think they have it. The universe is 13.8 billion years old. Is that right?
Something like that, yeah. And
we were very recently formed. I think Earth is like 4 billion years old. So what about the planets that may have been formed way before us, evolved life? Even if they grew at the same rate as mankind, they've got billions of years on us. Like, who's to say? Not me.
True.
I'm not a professional.
I'm just some guy.
I'm just some guy giving you my opinion.
I'm just a simple guy trying to make his way in the universe.
You know me.
And that's what the alien said.
No, you didn't catch that reference?
No, I didn't hear it. What?
Man, I'm ashamed. We got 2 minutes left. You
I'm
didn't catch my Star Wars reference. That's fine. We got to end the show anyways.
All right, friends. We're going to end it?
Yeah, it's time. We
got to go.
Okay.
Like,
I don't want to. I want to have more fun with you guys.
I know, but Zoom is about to kick us out.
Till next time. Okay, friends. Be sure. Thank you guys for listening, by the way, BT Dubs. That's pretty cool. Do it again. Keep doing it. Be sure to like and subscribe and, share us and whatever. Leave 5-star ratings on all podcast platforms. Only 5.
Only 5.
Please.
Unless the podcast platform you use uses a 10 scale, then 10.
Then 10. The highest it can
Only
go.
The highest number.
Because you think we're so super cool. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Always More Pod. Tim, where can we find you?
You can find me on all the apps at Tim Liechty. That's Liechty.
I'm on Instagram as Captain_CT Ford and TikTok as Christopher.Lionheart.
You can find me on Instagram at What Harley, WUT Harley, and on TikTok at HarleyBean.co. That is all, friends. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful conversation.
And also remember you are enough.
And that there is always more than this. Bye.
Bye.
Five minutes in hell, mister.